Hello and welcome to Yoga 413. I'm Tauni, and today I have a short, sweet, yet effective yoga core class for you. Remember, core is not just abs. We're going to be sure and balance out working both the front and back sides of the body. Be sure and take breaks or take the modifications that I provide as needed. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to jump right in with our first exercise. I want you to come into a tabletop position. Be sure those knees are right under the hips. Tuck those toes. When you're ready, hover those knees up off the mat. So be careful as we hold these poses that you don't hold your breath. And as we hold, you're pushing that mat away from you. Nice strong arms. And as we hold here, you're going to have the option to just hover or alternate those knee taps. So how this class is going to work is we are going to do 10 different exercises for approximately 45 to 50 seconds each, with just that 10-second break in between as we transition. So you're already over halfway through this first one. Keep going. Just alternate tapping those knees. Really, really small movement. Belly's pulling up and in. There you go. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Let's flip it over onto our backs. We're going to do some bridge lifts. Start to use the back sides of the body. So draw those ankles right over those knees and begin to press the hips up and down. Press up and down. Move at a pace that is comfortable for you, that you get a full range of motion. So really press up. You can hold at the top. Release halfway down, press up, release halfway down. Good. So obviously you could release all the way down and take that little break, but this is so short. I'm going to ask that you just do your best to maintain some tension in those muscles. Keep pressing it up. Keep breathing. Really focusing on those glutes, hams, and obviously those back muscles in that low back. Good. Now let's just hold this one up. And release. Good job. Come on up. We're going to flip it over. We're going to do a forearm plank. Shoulders right over those elbows. You can either keep the hands together or separated, whatever comfortable for you. Come into this plank position. So as we hold our plank, we're careful that we're pushing that mat away, lifting our shoulders away from our ears, pressing back through those heels. So you can always drop the knees for support. Just keep that back straight. If it starts to sway, take those knees to the mat. And for these last 30 seconds, you can either continue to stay or begin to alternate the glute lifts. Point the toe. This isn't a huge lift, really small. Just engage, try not to rock side to side. You're doing great. Keep it up. Let's do 2 more. And release, drop those knees, press back up to all fours. Now we're gonna do a supported side plank. So you're just gonna take one foot out behind you, lift up, that supported side plank. Tap the toe to the ground. You're gonna lift, squeeze, kick out in front of you and down. Good. Lift, crunch, and down. Lift, crunch. Good. So getting in a little bit of hip action as well. Be sure that arm is right underneath the shoulder. And you really flex, press like a crunch, just like when you're on your back. We're just doing it from this lifted position. Keep that back nice and strong and straight. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. Hold that leg up and come down. Let's switch sides. So again, that foot is like a kickstand out behind you. leg touching. When you're ready, lift, kick, and down. Lift, squeeze. So options here. You might just hold right here with the supported side plank the whole time, if that works better for you. Just, you are successful because you're here, because you're on your mat, you're putting in the work. This style of class, when you have a strong core, is not only going to help you in your everyday life, but it also helps with your yoga practice and all those postures that we work on. Keep it going here. Lift, kick, down. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And release. All right, next exercise. We're going to go back to working on our back. I want you to come onto your belly. We're going to do some locust lifts. So arms at your sides. Careful not to hold that breath. As you inhale, lift the chest away from the floor and down. Lifting the back of those thighs up and down. Your own pace here. No rush. Good. So important. If I had to pick one exercise for strengthening your back and your backside, this one would be it. Just keep lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. Good. Now, just hold the pose. I want you to lift everything away from the floor. Hold here. Do not hold your breath. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing. Hold. Breathe. Feel strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Push it back. Let's take a moment. Take a child's pose as you lengthen everything out. Now you're going to come up, flip back over. We're going to come into boat pose. We do this a lot in yoga. So here's your options. Back straight. You can keep the toes connected to the mat, or you can come on up. Some of you might straighten your legs. I'm going to hold here, but I'm going to show you an option. So the time has already started. Just hold this pose, or alternate extending the legs. So you have 3 options: toes connected, just holding steady, or these alternating leg lifts. Make this class your own. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Ooh, almost lost my balance there. Keep it going. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees into the chest. Okay, so next exercise, we're going to go from high boat, where we were, to low boat with our low back connecting to the mat. So find your boat pose. Then as you inhale, extend out. As you exhale, lift back in. Inhale, extend, exhale. So options for this. Maybe you just choose to hold boat pose. Maybe high boat, maybe low boat. You do not have to be with me. Just keep doing your best. Good. Keep that belly button pressed down into the spine. Midsection nice and firm. Good. Almost there. Lengthen and lift. Lengthen and lift. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2. You've got it. And 1. Come on down to the mat. Hug the knees to the chest. Little rock here side to side. You've only got 2 exercises to go. Extend those legs up. Take those hands right underneath the hips. So from here, you're going to inhale, lengthen out, and exhale, lift. Inhale, extend out, and up. On this, if you start to feel your low back arch up off the mat, don't take the legs down so far. You could also shorten your lever by bending the knees and doing toe taps here. That's another great option as you work on building up your strength. Lengthen and extend. Good. Squeeze. And also these last few, if you want, you could lift your shoulders up off the mat. Just as one more option. Almost there. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Hug those knees to the chest. Okay, guys, let's finish it off. One more exercise. Knees bent right over hips. Interlace those hands behind the head. Lift up. Careful that we don't hold our breath. Take that breath in, and as you exhale, take that left elbow to the right knee. Back to center with the inhale. Exhale, back to center. So you'll notice I'm staying in a lifted position here. If you needed to relax and let go in the middle, you could. If not, do your best. Keep tension in those muscles. Keep extending and twisting. Breathe. Breathe. Good. About 20 seconds. That's all we've got left. Short, simple, effective. This is easily a class you could tag on at the end of a workout. Anytime you have just that extra 10 minutes or so to work on those core muscles, give me 2 more. And relax. Hug those knees into the chest. Give me a few circles on that low back. Good. Rock it up to have a seat. You can just sit comfortably. Take a moment. Take a breath in. Take that right arm down and reach across the left side of the body. Just stretching it all out. And let's go to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Extend. Stretch. Bring it back up. Take that right hand over to that left knee. Sit up tall. Just a really gentle twist. Gazing over that shoulder. Back to center, other side. Be sure you're sitting it up tall. Just a really nice gentle twist. Just a little stretch here. Come back to face the front. One deep breath in. Guys, reach those arms up. Bring the hands to the heart. And from my heart to yours, namaste. Thanks again for joining me for class. Y'all have a blessed day and hope to see you again soon.